Attention chatters. The stream has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. The stream's going. It's normal. Don't leave. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see the length of the video. It is not ending. It is starting. We have KSP. Oh crap! What's the whole thing? It's like KSP, hard career, tech tree, speedrun. I don't think speedrun is 2 words, but we're gonna say KSP is like, okay, Kerbal space program, hard career, in-game time, tech tree, whatever. You guys get the idea. So let's hop into it. We got music, we got Kerbals, we have a list of things that need to get done today. So we're gonna get going. First things first, we gotta send Jeb to the Mun. Yes, I say Mun because that is how it is said. If you say moon, you are wrong. That's right. Excelsior is ready to set sail. This thing can go to the Mun, right? Did we calculate this one? Hold on. I got my handy dandy pink bedazzled calculator ready to make the calculation. So we have 2,359 delta V in the tank. We need 860-ish to get to Mun. So we should have about 1,500 remaining to get there. So let me go ahead and write that down so I don't forget. 1,500 meters per second. All right. Oh, right. The chat. I should probably be able to see that. I saw Emmykins. Hello, Emmykins. Thank you for coming. Even though I legally require you to be here as a moderator, it's always nice when you actually do show up. There we go. Chat is up and running. Rilip wants to know, are we going from the start? No, we have progress. I seem to be in complete slideshow mode. Oh, yep. What's going on here? Dropped frames detected. Is Steam downloading something in the background? Let me check my stuff here. Performance. Ethernet. Who is using Emmykins? Are you downloading something? What the heck? Yeah, I am seeing some dropped frames here. Give me a second. Seems better now. Maybe it was just like a weird thing. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Let me know if there's some shenanigans going on my end or if there's something going on Twitch's end. Otherwise, don't cancel Emmykin. She's trying her best. Also, hey, check it out, guys. Brand new, courtesy of Sertari, took my sweat emote and made it animated. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if you really need to react to me doing something, you've got a little emote there. Ugh. Speaking of sweating, it is super humid here, and I have been sweating, and it has been... The worst part is, it's November. The temperature is like 55, and I'm still sweating because of the humidity. It's like living in a dang swamp, man. Ridiculous. Why is it so hard to find a place where humans can just live without needing some kind of climate control? Where can I as a human move to where I can just like exist without being miserable constantly? Does such a place even exist? By the way, if you prefer, I have one that doesn't do the zooming in and out. Oh, I like the zooming in and out. That's perfect. Oh shit, we missed our... Hold on, I gotta go fast here. We missed our window slightly. It's fine. We'll still make good time. All right, we're going down to 1,500 meters per second. And there they are. That is the artiste who animated the existing emote by KSP, of course, who made those beautiful emotes for the channel. It only cost me an arm and a leg. Dude is a true artist, though. You know, I never even thought about animating existing emotes. I thought about getting like custom made ones. Emmykin says, when I was watching Alien on my phone earlier, it kept freezing, so maybe the internet is acting up. It better not be. Areas of Spain used to be between six... No, that's too hot. I can't deal with that. All right, okay, I gotta keep an eye on this. Oh shoot, I gotta like turn it off. Okay, there we go. That's maybe a little bit overshot by like 5 meters per second. We should be okay though. I literally had my hands on the wrong keys. Okay, focus. Game. Important. Yes. Okay. So what science are we getting? It doesn't matter because we got to go back. We got another thing we got to do. So I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. I had a pretty good Tuesday. Chat. One of my buddies was at the game store last night and he's like, hey, I brought my Netrunner. Do you want to play Netrunner tonight? And I was like, heck yeah, I want to play Netrunner tonight. So I played a game of Netrunner last night. It was awesome. So hyped. It was just the core set. We didn't go too crazy, but it has inspired me to dig out my big box of Netrunner stuff and get back into that. All right, so this is the Excelsior. We'll call this the Mark 1. And this should have enough in it to get us to orbit at least. 9,000, that's so expensive. How much of this are we bringing back? Bringing back the top half. Man, we're still not losing too much on it. Maybe that's too much though. If we take it to high orbit, I think we can make this worth our while. How does that sound? All right, Valentina, where are you at? There she is. Let's launch this bad boy. Rhythm says, I don't know what Netrunner is, but it sounds nerdy. Okay. I don't want to give you like a super deep history lesson. Basically, Netrunner was created in the 90s by Richard Garfield. Yes, that Richard Garfield, the one who hates lasagna and loves Mondays, that one. Or whichever. And it was produced by Wizards of the Coast for a couple of years, and then they stopped making it. In the 2010s, Fantasy Flight Games bought the rights to the name Netrunner, but they completely like changed some of the mechanics of the game. They turned it into a living card game, and it was awesome. And they set it in their Android universe, which is irrelevant to the conversation, but if you're looking for it, it's called Android Netrunner as opposed to just Netrunner, which was the original. It is not quite Magic the Gathering. It is a very different style of play, and first thing is it's asymmetric. So one player is a runner or a hacker, the other player is a corporation. So you play by basically two different sets of rules, but it's super well balanced. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of like bluffing that goes on, push your luck, shell game stuff. It's just a very different game. So many card games try to copy the Magic model, and then they're like, well, why does anybody want to play our game? It's just like Magic. And I'm like, because the people who want to play Magic are already playing Magic, idiot. Make something completely out of left field. And that's what Netrunner was until Wizards of the Coast took it away from us, and now we don't have it anymore. I doubt, yeah, there's basically nobody in this chat. If you're on YouTube, hello YouTube, if you're listening, if you are a fan of Netrunner, please sound off in the comments. I want to reach out to all the Netrunner players. If we can do like a streamer night for Netrunner on Jinteki, then that would be amazing. So I guess leave a comment, DM me, whatever. Maybe I can show somebody how to play one of these days. It'll be super fun. All right, time to switch. There we go. Going full horizontal. Let's do this. But yeah, so I had a super good night last night. Played a game, came home, wasn't raining too hard, and then I just played some Crusader Kings 3 until it was time for bed around 9 o'clock. So Tari says, I wonder if there's a Netrunner workshop item for tabletop. There might be. There's also just a website you can play on. I know I used to play on a service called Octagon, which was similar to Tabletop Simulator, except more card game based, maybe? I don't even know if it still exists. But you could play there for free, and then you could play on jinteki.net, which may or may not exist. Let me check. Also, I'm seeing dropped frames, so sorry in advance. I don't know what's causing that. Something weird's going on with the internet, maybe. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm checking. There's no downloads going on. Oh, is there a freaking Windows update? Excuse me. Turn that off. Windows update. Restart now. No, I don't want to restart now. Is this downloading? Like a Windows, man. Okay, well, hopefully that it clears up eventually. Anyway, I mean, it's KSP. It's mostly a slideshow anyway. Just bear with me here. All right, I don't know if the Star Fox music is appropriate for like just cruising through space. Let's switch over. So that's kind of loud. How does that sound to you guys? Is that a reasonable audio? Actually, yeah, now that you mention it. Okay, so I was gonna check. Hold on, I don't want to miss my window here. Yep, almost missed it. I was gonna start looking for stuff on Steam. Getting distracted again. This is how Jeb died, like a couple of times in a row now. I get distracted. Somebody says something in chat, I get hung up on erotic Kerbal fan fiction, and then the rest is history. I don't know if I hear it at all. Okay, I'll look into that in a second, Rilla. Just hang in there. All right, we are now boosting this up to 250. Make sure we're not gonna run out of Delta V. I don't think we are. Just get us right up to 250. And we're good. You hear me in the game, but you don't hear any music. Really? Okay, hang on. How about now? I mean, it should be like relatively subdued. All right, hang on. I'm gonna look this stuff up. And also like itch my nose a lot because it's really itchy for some reason. Okay, so step 1, tabletop simulator. I do have tabletop simulator, so maybe there's some. You can hear that? Okay, then it's too loud. Let me scooch it down just a little bit. It's not supposed to overpower my voice or the game, so it's just supposed to be something so it's not totally silent if nothing's going on at the moment. Okay, tabletop simulator. Oh, why is it so hard to search this? Tabletop simulator. Workshop. Hello. And then we search Netrunner. Okay, classic Netrunner is on here. Netrunner Minimalist, a personal modification of an existing mod using assets. Oh, here it is. Super complete Netrunner. Oh, baby. Holy crap, this is amazing. Sartari, I know you're not here because you got to go install a paper towel holder. This is exactly what I need. This is incredible. I'm gonna sub to this. And yeah, I'm gonna play that at some point. That is incredible. I'll have to find somebody who wants to join me, but okay. And the other one was Jinteki.net, which I believe is still up. Dude, imagine if I just streamed. Oh, it's up, baby. Play Android Netrunner in your browser. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, there's so many games going on right now. What? Just kidding. There's 9 games going on right now. Yeah, it's a very niche group of players, and I will come back from the be right back screen. Though I won't forget this time. There we go. So yeah, Android Netrunner is still it's still alive, like from a theoretical standpoint, but functionally it is dead. It is no longer supported by the company. Everything, there's not making new cards. They're not holding, there's no tournament support or anything. So basically everything is done by the fans. All right, well, enough of that. Let's get ourselves up to high Kerbin orbit. Also, chat, I've been thinking of some new items for the soundboard. What kind of reactions do you think we need? Like as a stream collectively, what would you like to see on the soundboard? I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, what was the one I was listening to? Mr. Krabs saying, "I love money," would be pretty good. I think that's pretty on brand for me. Do we grab another mystery goo? Sure, why not? We got crew report. We can't do EVA yet, so can't do that one. Think that's all we can get. We did get the crew report. Yes, good. And then we were already flipped around, so we don't have to do anything. We're just gonna lower our periapsis to like 20. The thing I think of the most is, oh no, either for beans or random failures. Okay, oh no, from what? Oh no, that one? From Knuckles? Or is it is that Knuckles saying oh no? Or what is the other one? There's like, oh my god, from Troll 2. That could be fun. There's like Mario saying wahoo, although I think I do a pretty good Mario myself. I don't need a soundboard for that. No, I will not do it right now. I will save it for when it is appropriate. Thank you for asking. All right, time to land back where we started. Man, this weather is like killing me. What the heck? Thought my allergies were done for, but here we are. No snow, no ice, only humidity. There we go. And decouple. And then we're coming in for a fun. Yeah, I had SAS off. That's what caused that. Decouple. Beautiful. And then a point retrograde, and we're good. You don't have a reference in mind. Okay, let me see what I can scrounge up here. See what we got. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the TikTok song. We don't want this. I don't want that one. So here's Knuckles. It's 1 second long. Oh, that's too quiet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's almost too short. What else we got? Oh no sound effect. 4 seconds. What is this?
Oh no!
Wait, what is that from? What the heck? That's amazing. What is that from?
Oh no!
This I don't think this is from SpongeBob. That doesn't sound like SpongeBob. You guys think that's from SpongeBob? All right, I'll take your word for it, I guess. I don't remember that. It does sound like SpongeBob, but I do not recall SpongeBob ever saying that. Here, there is a SpongeBob. Oh no. Oh no, he's hot. There's that one. But then there's also. Okay, this is like a whole thing. So this is from when his pineapple gets. Okay, there it is. I missed it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's SpongeBob. Oh no. Maybe there's more. I mean, there might be more. That just, I don't know. That doesn't sound like SpongeBob. And the comments did not say what it was from, so I can't verify. Oh, I better stay hydrated tonight. So anyway, chat, my goal for at this point, this is our third attempt at the speedrun. I think we're just gonna have to power through and not restart if something bad happens, because playing through the first part of a hard career is so boring. and I don't want to have to do it again. So I'm gonna have to be extra careful and extra good. All right, I accomplished everything we needed to do. From now on, I shoot without a script. That's not the quote, but you guys know what I'm talking about. What is he? What is? Okay, that's from Rent. What the heck does he say? Shoot without a script. From here on in, I shoot without a script. There we go. That's what he says. So yeah, an oh no would be good. I mean, we do have this one.
I see you shit.
No, wait, that's not it.
The waiting game's done.
No,
Let's play Hungry
no,
Hungry Hippos.
wrong one.
They ask you how you
That's the
say
one.
that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
See what comes of this instead of my old oh, are you quoting Rent too? Okay. I only know that part. First shot Roger turning his Fender guitar he hasn't played yet in a year. This won't tune. So, oh, okay, you're just singing songs from it. I am not a big fan of Rent, as I'm sure most people probably are not. Or maybe most people are and I'm an outlier. I don't know. I pay rent, so if people don't want to pay rent, I'm like, excuse me. Like, yeah, it sucks, but we still got to do it. Like, you can't just not do it. Like, your friend let you live here rent free for however long, and now he's just asking you to contribute because the whole damn place is falling apart, and he wants to do like necessary repairs, and you're like, no, we're not gonna pay rent. Fuck you. Whatever the guy's name is, Billy Zane. That's not who it is. What is his name? From Rent. No, from the musical Rent. Excuse me. Benny. His name's Benny. Fuck you, Benny. We're not gonna pay your damn rent. What's the other musical you know decently well? Rent and Cats. I knew it. It's always Cats with you people. We're not even landing over the desert. That kind of sucks. I was hoping we could get desert science. Oh well. Les Mis. Oh. I had to read the book for high school English, and I like vaguely remember reading some of it and just kind of reading the summary for the rest. It's like, okay, it takes place during the French Revolution. Got it. Blah, blah, blah. Like prostitute, blah, blah, blah. Javert, blah, blah, blah. Show's over. Go home. You know what book I actually really did enjoy reading, though? The Count of Monte Cristo. That book is great. I had to read it over the summer. It was one of my like summer reading list options or whatever. And that is such a fun, like, half revenge, half tragedy, half commentary on the French Revolution. But it's so much more interesting than Les Mis. So I don't think we can get anything else from here. Let's recover. Because I read the count and liked the writing, but not the plot. Yeah, the plot's kind of, I mean, whatever. I like the part where he escapes from prison and then becomes filthy rich. It's kind of got a, Great Gatsby type thing going on. And now that I think about it, I wonder how much F. Scott Fitzgerald like lifted from Count of Monte Cristo. Probably not as much. We had to read that in high school too, and I absolutely did not read it. Basically nothing that was assigned during the year did I read, despite the fact that I read a ton of books. We can test an engine landed at Kerbin. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and put together our test monkey. Oh wait, hold on. While we're here, I would like to point out that we have not had any like fatal disasters on the launch pad. So I don't know how much of that we can attribute to like the bug going away. You could always go with the please, sir. Can I have more? Have some more? More? You want more? Yes, yes, I do. That is a good. There's so many good options. Most of the reason that I ask is because I have a lot of them on. Well, I have 9 of them on here. Only like 3 of them have a use case. So we have excellent.
Excellent.
We have 69,
69 dudes.
We've got bogus. So those are all from Bill and Ted. We have, which is appropriate for KSP, but not really much else. Then we have this one.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
And then this one. I separated them for comedic effect. I don't know how many people get the reference or who cares. Next up, this is the,
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that
yep,
you're fine.
that's when
You're
something
not
really bad
fine, but you
happens.
just can't get into it because
Also,
they
you
would
can
never
spend channel
understand.
points to make me, or to play that one automatically if something like jumps out at you. Then we have this one.
Oh, the waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
And that's because I say now we play the waiting game so often. I was like, okay, we gotta put some Homer Simpson on here. And then finally, for when people sub,
Losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
so there we go. That's my entire soundboard currently. Someone should do a super clip of, please, sir, can I have more? And Kylo Ren yelling more from Last Jedi. Oh, when he's shooting the lasers at Luke Skywalker.
They ask you how you are,
Oh,
you
boy.
just have to say
Yep.
that you're fine when you're not really
Really?
fine, but you just
That's
can't get into it because
1/10
they
of a
would
bean
never
right there.
understand.
I hope that was worth it. What am I doing? I need to open up the, wait, what happened to the parts monkey? We don't have a parts monkey on this one, do we? It's a brand new frickin' thing, isn't it? Okay. Test monkey. All right, so how is this thing gonna work? First of all, we're gonna use a probe for this because it's safer that way. Then, okay, so yep, that can just go like that, I guess. I don't quite like the way it looks, so we're not gonna do that. There we go, adapter first. Okay, yeah, that's one heck of an adapter. Thank you, game. Absolutely worthless. Just flap it up top, I guess. Yeah, we don't even have like something we can use there. All right, next, what was this? The LV T45 swivel. That is this guy. Also, I was gonna grab a Science Junior, put on there. Come on. And then I guess that's technically all we need, right? Yep. That's it. We can launch this thing. We just have to make sure we don't have any power, or we have no throttle. Do not throttle up here. My headphone cable's getting stuck behind me for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. There we go. We tested it. Thank you. Conduct material study. We're done. Recover. Boom. Easiest $2,000 I ever made. Speaking of $2,000, Chad, I want to get your opinion on this. If a coworker is talking about their OnlyFans at work, is it ethical to subscribe to their OnlyFans? All right. So Gene says yes. Thank you, Gene, for your input. And I guess if you need more information, I can provide more information. But that is the basic gist of it. Sure, as long as you don't bring it back to work. So, right. So you don't just show up and be like, "Hey guys, check it out. I found the girl in not accounting. I'm working accounting. I found the girl in sales OnlyFans account. Want to check out some pictures of her butthole?" Yeah, probably don't do that. That's probably like sexual harassment or something. Conduct a focused. No, we're not going to do that. Actually, hold on. 18,500 meters near Kerman's Curiosity. How far away is that? Let's take a look here. That is Where's this? Kerman's Curiosity? Kerman, okay, it's southwest. I think we can do that one. Yeah, we'll throw that together. Let's throw together a little cruise missile while we have Jeb on his way to the Mun. Rilip says, I can't find an ethical objection per se, but I don't think it's necessarily a good idea. Okay, that's fair. I could see that. Okay, so let's say you do that. And then you go subscribe to her OnlyFans or whatever. And then she can see who is subscribing to her OnlyFans, I think. I don't know how OnlyFans works. I don't have one. I don't plan to have one. I'll let you guys know, I guess. And she's like, hey, did you subscribe to my OnlyFans? And you're like, yes. And then she's like, you can't do that. What is the rule there? Like, you advertised it at work or whatever. You talked about it at work. That's how I learned about it. And now you're saying that I can't subscribe to it? How is that fair? I guess it's not really fair, but you know what I mean. All right, so we want to do that. And then slap these on the back. I guess we're not going to get too much information on the thrust here, huh? Maybe we do something like that. Should give us enough. You know what? I think we're gonna use the basic fins for the rear fins here. Since unfortunately we don't, because these winglets, they can't move, right? Yeah, they're just solid winglets. All right, let's see. To me, it's a matter of separation. As long as you can go there and you can come into work and not bring it up or treat the person differently, it's fine. All right, that's good. So the reason I'm bringing it up is because there was an Am I the Asshole post about it. And to me, it sounds like if you're talking about the fact that you have an OnlyFans at work, you can't then turn around and get mad when people from work subscribe to it. But maybe that's like, you know, we'll call this a Cruiser Mark 1. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I'm not exactly known for my great judgment, except when I'm doing Am I the Asshole night, in which case I am well known for my extremely good judgment. There we go. That should cover everything. All right, how much thrust does this get? We could still add a couple more fuel tanks to this, I think. Go ahead and do that. Of course, now we're gonna have to adjust like everything else, but whatever. And throw the parachutes here. And I have to hope that that is enough to land this thing. As to them telling you not to subscribe, reply, then ban me. Oh, reply, then ban me to them, yeah. Yeah, that's a good, like, don't ask them to deal with it. Just be like, I don't want this person to follow me, so I will ban them from following me or subscribing or whatever. I don't know. Again, I don't know how OnlyFans works. I'm not allowed to use it according to my wife, so I'll ask her to go on there for me and check it out. All right, this should be good. I don't see anything inherently wrong with this. I guess I should maybe make sure that it has, I guess I should probably take the contract before I launch it though. I would absolutely not bring it up at work, and if I did, I would accept that whatever fallout happened was my fault. Okay. Rilip has better judgment than me. Focused atmosphere survey. We were gonna do temperature survey. Measure the temperature in flight below 18. That's, oh wait, this is different. What was the one we wanted to do? Where did it go? Here it is. Kermit. Was it Kerman's Curiosity? Is that the one we wanted to do? I think so. All right. Let's make sure I have the right one Yeah, there it is. Kerman's Curiosity. We can actually do quite a few of these. This doesn't look too hard. The fallout shouldn't be out of proportion either. Yeah, so here's my thing. If you're talking about it at work, I think this is exactly what I said earlier. You can't get mad when someone at work is like, oh, I should check that out. But if you don't talk about it at work, you go home, you do your thing, and then somebody somehow finds out that you do it and then they subscribe, you can be like, hey, listen, like this is sort of like a side thing. I don't want it to come up at work. Can you maybe not subscribe? And then at that point, you can maybe have a leg to stand on. I don't know. It's an interesting conversation when these kind of services exist. It's almost 100%. Well, in America, they can just fire you for existing, so that's not quite the same thing, unless you mean it's something you could be fired for on the subscriber side as like sexual harassment or something. Okay. Let's throttle up. We are heading for Bobak's Curiosity, located this way. Please point the correct direction, cruise missile. And let's open this up. Open that up. And can we point down, please? Thank you. We're on our way, chat. This thing doesn't quite have enough. Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh, come on now. What is happening? What the heck is this crap? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Is this a 40? No, this is a swivel. We should have gimbaling. Okay, we're good. No, we're not good. What the heck is going on? This is ridiculous. What the hell? Can someone explain this one to me? Did I like bungle the design on this? It might be because I put these wings on, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Ah, whatever. Just keep on flying. Keep it pointed down, Valentina. You're doing great. I gotta... Oh, hold on. We're going... Okay, we're going a little bit too fast now. Oh. Okay. Yep. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, something funky is going on with this aerodynamically. I don't know what the issue is, though. Fine. That's why we're here. We're here to test. We're here to test things. This is the Kerbal Skunk Works. Okay, that way, that way, that way. Yep. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, no. More drag in front of the wings. Center of mass change. Could be any number of things. It doesn't really have wings in the traditional sense because they don't have, like, ailerons or whatever. It has winglets. Oh, I can't, like, I have no control over this at this point. Okay, here we go. I think I have some semblance of control again. Yeah, there's some real shenaniganery going on here. All right, whatever. We're just gonna redesign, I think. Wait, hold on. We got something? Nope. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna keep flipping. There we go. Oh, hello. I still got it? No. I'm not counted as in flight anymore. Lights off, crew report. Ah. Okay, we're gonna have to do another one. Okay, let's see. What is everybody saying? You're getting more drag at the front from the wings as the seat. Okay, yeah, center mass. Yeah. So you guys, exactly. Whether or not it's like morally or ethically okay, the company is just gonna be like, I don't want to deal with this. Get the heck out of here. Or they're gonna be jerks and be like, hey lady, you can't have an OnlyFans account, you get out of here. In fact, everybody's fired. We're gonna ship all your jobs off to North Korea or whatever. Wait, oh, pressure reading. Oh, well, that's good. We ended up getting it despite all the flipping around nonsense, so that's good. Every state is at will except for Montana. There. Saved you a click. So 98% of states. And probably like DC and Puerto Rico and Guam and stuff too. So let's make sure that our engine section lands safely. Yeah, I scammed the contract. I mean, I didn't scam it. I was still in the location. It just so happened that it wasn't really a controlled flight. Hey, the game didn't say in controlled flight. It just said in flight. This isn't flying, it's falling with style. Exactly. Thank you, Buzz Lightyear. So what is our next contract after this? There's a whole bunch of those, like, scan, temperature, whatever we could do just to get money. Which, considering Jebediah's headed off to the Mun, would give us a whole lot of extra time to work with. All right, how's this gonna... It's just gonna tip over. It's gonna stand up. Looks like it's gonna stand up. That's incredible. Dude, that's like balancing a pencil on the freaking tip. Let's say as a guy, okay, so here's another example. You visit a strip club after work, find out one of the people you work with works there part-time. That's a good point. Although your boss could then fire you for going to the strip club. It would certainly be an awkward situation. That sounds... So there was an episode of The Facts of Life where the girls took Mrs. Garrett out to a strip club, and Blair's boyfriend at the time was working there, and it was very funny. It's a great episode. Highly recommend it. It's a great show. Recover. There we go. All right, next one up. If you, oh, that's true. I guess if you like show up and you're like, hey, here's some money, baby. Sure. Measure the temperature in flight below 18,000 near Engineer's Defeat. Where is Engineer's Defeat, first of all? Engineer's Defeat is located that-a-way. There's also Sector PTWNM Gamma on the surface. All right, that's maybe a little bit tougher to get to. We don't have a rover yet. Also, we can see all the other launch sites? I guess we just can't launch from there until we go there, huh? All right, so this was Engineer's Defeat. Let's do Engineer's Defeat. Anyway, at the end of the episode, Blair breaks up with her boyfriend because she can't stand the idea of a person studying to be a doctor making money on the side to pay his medical bills. Also, his stripper name is Dr. Love, which is just great. Wait, was this one? Engineer's Defeat, yes. All right, let's redesign the cruise missile and see if we can make it a little bit better. Oh, I guess we want the center of lift to be behind the center of mass. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Because yeah, as the fuel tanks drain, which unfortunately I don't think we can, it's gonna move forward. Wait a minute. Hold on, chat. As it drains, the center of mass moves more forward. Huh? Oh, hold on, let's just drain everything. This is gonna, I wish there was a way to do this automatically. Like auto drain or whatever. Okay, that's drained, that's drained, that's drained. So with everything drained, we would want the center of mass to be like right around here, right? Or the center of lift. Emikin says she was, wait, hold on. Oh, no, she doesn't. She was going to. Mrs. Garrett made her realize she was being immature because she really liked him. Okay, Emmykins has the facts of life facts for us. Thank you. That's why we keep her on staff, chat. You got 80 sitcoms you want to know lore about? She knows it all. This is exactly the same design we had before and it didn't work. All right, let's just move it back like a lot. Move it all the way back here. And hope that that works. We'll just have to rely more on the gimbling, I think. We could also use some canards, although it doesn't have control surfaces, so it doesn't actually do anything. So that's basically pointless. All right, Valentina, take us home. Launch him. Center of mass moving forward is fine, but when the fins were at the front, the center of mass was moving backward because more of the fuel was behind the wing. But I had... we tested it, didn't we? Whatever. This should work fine. Let's just make sure thrust to weight is correct and we're pointed in the right direction. Hope for the best. Basically sums up my Kerbal career. You make sure you're going the right direction and then hope that the rest works out. Oh shit. Okay, this is not working out in my favor. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess that happened. Yep. All right. Goodbye, Valentina. Thank you. I hate this game so much. Okay.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
All right.
Fine, but you just
No
can't
more
get
of those
into it
missions,
because
I
they never
guess.
understand.
Freaking cruise missiles, man. All right. Well, Valentina's dead. We're not restarting anymore. We're just gonna roll with it. The speedrun is just going very poorly, I think. Yeah, F. F for Valentina. This is... Oh my god. I can't even with this game sometimes. Why did the parachute not open? Was I too close to the ground? Is that like a thing? Please capture. Please? There we go. Okay. We got him. All right, give me what I need. Crew report. Barometer. Thermometer. Mystery goo. All right, here we go. And then we'll just get out of the Mun sphere of influence. The chute needed more time to open. Thank you, Rilla. Can someone explain why it was like being such a pain in the ass to control? Am I just bad at making missiles or something? Like, why did it not want to stay pointed in one direction? All right, where is even our parry? Okay, our parry, we actually need to lower this a bit. Like, there's no feedback that's like, oh, your X, Y, and Z is fucked up, so that's why. The speed had the chute. Oh, I was going too fast. Okay. Well, that's not me then. But the fact that I couldn't control the thing at all was like pissing me off. All right, where's Kerbin? There it is. Ugh. Yeah, it had gimbling. I was using the swivel. I had the fins on the back, which should have kept the thing pointed forward. I don't freaking know. I gotta stop making those. Those are useless. They're just getting my Kerbals killed. We'll wait till we have actual wings, if we even get to that point. I'm remembering why I stopped playing this game now. With no reverts, it's like miserable. And it's especially bad right now because I'm actually like trying to do a challenge run. Okay, we have the heat shield on this time, so we shouldn't have any issues. We got this goo already. We have, okay, whatever. I might want to turn the gimbaling down. It might be overcorrected and you pick up so much drag it can't compensate. All right. No way, we're not going to do that anymore. We may have to do it at some point. We may have to just make like a little plane if we have enough science to fly over there and maybe do a couple of those missions at the same time. Although now that I've time warped a bunch, they're all gonna be gone. Maybe save those for when I get probes. I have a probe. You're gonna shoot me the no zoom version? Yeah, I'll check it out. We'll see. I guess we can like see which one looks better. Maybe I should have done this on normal. Normal would have been too easy though. There's no challenge in normal. You just like, oh, I screwed up. I'll just revert. Because I don't do that whole honest man thing the way I see it. And yes, it is frustrating. If you always have that to fall back on, you're just gonna not care. Or I don't know. It's more impressive to do it without the reverts than it is to not. I can turn off revert, yes, but that wouldn't help me because I would want to revert that. Like, see, this is one of those reasons that I would want to have like a test option, like a virtual reality test where it's, if you succeed, nothing happens. If you fail, also nothing happens. Like a simulator. But that is not built into the game, so I can't use it. Like to play with the simulations house. Yeah, I think that's how most like normal streamers do it. I am not a normal streamer, unfortunately. I have these weird rules for myself. I wouldn't be punished so hard for failing. You could just buy another pilot because I have more money. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna get plenty of pilots here shortly anyway. Once we unlock rescue missions. It's just, it's just annoying. It's what it is. Like, from where I'm looking, that design shouldn't have done that, but it did, and that ended up getting Valentina killed in like a stupid way. But that's fine. We're gonna keep on rolling. Like I said, I'm not gonna restart again. It takes way too long to get up to speed. And we should be fine. All right, Jeb, go ahead and touch down here. Or are we above the ground? Ooh. All right. There's a key. Yeah, there is one. I mean, I don't know how to read that, so I don't know how good it would do me. I guess we'll physics warp here. Just to get through this. And physics warp can turn off now. Coming down at 6 meters a second. Beautiful. Okay, let's check the goo. We grab the goo. Jebediah hops out. He grabs thermometer, barometer, crew report, and rerun all those. Oh, we already got that one. Okay, we already got that one too. I'm assuming we already have this then. Yep. Okay, just recover then. The key to showing drag is Alt F4 apparently. Thank you, chat. I'll use that next time. Okay, we're up to 91 science. Yep, we did that. We did that. We did that. Explore the mun. We're gonna do that. So let's grab flight control. Hey, that would have been useful. Let's grab that. And let's grab screw it, let's grab aviation. Let's do some flying. May have to upgrade this. So expensive though. Okay, we are now going to build a plane, and we're just gonna fly a plane around, I guess. If this fails, then we're gonna just go play a different game, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I only so much I can tolerate of this game before it gets to me. Okay, so I think we want to do... I mean, we could do a tail connector. I don't know why we need to. Maybe we just do anyway. Because it looks... I mean, it's huge. I don't know why you would need the tail connector to be that large. Is there really nothing better? Guess not. Yeah, you only get the basic tier 0 engines. All right, show me the tiny ones. But the Weasleys, no, it's the Juno? Yeah, not the Weasley. Weasley is a different one. All right, then we need intakes. Where are my intakes? Do those even exist yet? Yeah, they do, they're there. Small circular intake. Beautiful. And then we need a wing. Okay, looks good so far. Then we want to grab the winglet. Some elevons. Wing connect. I don't think we need a wing connector. We do need a tail fin, I guess. I don't know why the tail extender has to be... I know there's another one that's not like this. It's just a little annoying. Okay, and then we throw on the winglets. Yep, just like that. All right, so this is for yaw. This is for pitch. And then we'll throw an elevon on for roll. Yeah, this would be roll. And then this one would be also pitch. If I'm remembering correctly. Which I could not be, I don't know. Does that work, chat? What do we think? Do we need... We probably need another fuselage there. Okay, let's bring the wings up more, I guess. Yeah, that should theoretically work, right? Well, don't worry, we won't be landing in the traditional sense. We're just gonna put a bunch of parachutes on here. So don't worry about the landing. I should also probably put like an emergency decoupler for like emergency landings too. All right, in the event of some kind of emergency landing, and yes, I am still watching. Thank you, YouTube. I love that you're checking up on me. It's great. I could have died. You don't know. What's this thing? Navigation light. We don't need that. Where do we slap this? I guess on the bottom is good. Reset. Yep, that works. And then finally we need to put the wheels on so we can actually take off. This is probably the hardest part because now I need to get everything lined up properly. I'm gonna go absolute. Here we go. And we throw the quote-unquote steerable landing gear. We saw how steerable it was last time. Let me slap it on the ground to see where the problems are. That's a tail strike waiting to happen. I swear, whoever designed these wheels was like a masochist. They do absolutely nothing. We need to pivot a little bit. Oh, damn it. They need to pivot around the center of mass. So we want to place them like here. This is a tail strike waiting to happen. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? I guess because it's kind of funny. People like when I do funny things, right? You guys like watching me eat those damn beans. For some reason. Yeah, this should work. Oh, yeah, we'll see. So, Sotari is saying, I hope they're better in KSP 2. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's going to come out in early access. They're going to be gathering a lot of feedback, I'm sure. People are going to be weighing in. All right, this is just going to have to work. All right, Aviator Mark 1. Captain Jebediah Kerman is going to be flying this awful, disgusting piece of trash to measure the temperature. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if there are more contracts we can get. It was supposed to go early access a couple times. Yeah, I know. We talk about it. We've talked about it a lot since it was announced. Well, I guess it was announced before I ever started streaming, but when I started playing, I was like, yeah, gee, I sure wish it would come out so we could, you know, play it. Okay, science data from space around the Mun. We're gonna want that. Then focused observations around Kerbin. So I would like to go to Bobak's miscalculation and engineer's defeat. So whichever one is Bobak's miscalculation, there it is. We also need to slap a thermometer on there and a barometer. Rilip hates the stupid early landing gear. They're so bad. They don't have to be that bad. Like, what do they think they did before freaking modern landing gear? I actually have no idea. What did they do? What did the Wright brothers use for landing gear? I guess they just kind of hoped. I don't know. All right, Jeb. Prepare to get absolutely destroyed by this disgusting plane. I mean, if Jeb dies, we have to start over, so I'm gonna try my best, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? All right, let's see. Can this thing take off? Let's hit the brakes first. Check the flaps. Flaps are good. Roll's good. Yaw's good. Okay, here we go. Can this thing take off on this nasty old runway? Soon we'll find out. Get those things up to full throttle. Get that thrust going, baby. All right, here we go. We can go now. Hello? Chat? Any ideas on this one? The first planes use skids? Yeah, maybe. Wait, here we go. Are we going? Okay, I think we might just not have enough thrust on this one. I'm gonna cut it off. This might be too big. We may have to make something a little bit smaller. I turned the brakes off. It was just sitting there with the brakes off. It was basically not doing anything. So yeah, we're gonna make like a tiny little thing. So instead of having this big, disgusting that, we're gonna get rid of the tails. We're gonna have exactly one Okay. So this could work. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I mean, yeah, it's just a flying wing. But hey, you know, that's what worked for... Oh my god, this is so stupid. Are you kidding me? Okay, give me like a structural tube, or I don't have structural tubes unlocked, chat. Okay, what's my thrust to weight? Yeah, good question. Right now it's 0.73. Seems like it should be good. So yeah, I think it must have been too low. How do you even build a plane out of these parts? Like you don't have enough parts to do it. It's like impossible. All right, let's say I threw another fuselage on there. Just for funsies. How does this look? Looking at the Wright brothers' first few models, just had skids instead of wheels, and they switched to bicycle wheels. Oh man, that's great. I guess they say write what you know, fly what you know too. Fly the bicycle. Okay, now we need to do some dang winglets here. How about that? How does that look, chat? Think this will fly? No? Well, what do you know? You don't know nothing. I'm gonna make this thing fly. Look, it looks like a little Cessna or something. Thing should fly just fine. What are you talking about? What do you mean it doesn't make any sense? What are you talking about? Come on. This thing can fly. The Wright brothers are spinning in their graves? That's kind of rude. The tech tree is all kinds of screw. Yeah, that's true. Personally, I would just like to see it like greatly expanded, like more nodes, but it costs less science per node maybe. So yeah, I would like it. I mean, as a fan of Final Fantasy X, we've talked about this. I would like to see it more in line with something like the sphere grid than like whatever the heck it is now. Like just absolutely insanely large. Okay. Can I get someone who is a plane aficionado in KSP to weigh in on this design? I'll wait. Just a thrust to wait on this. 0.49. What if I dump the fuel? How about that? And we dump the fuel in the front. That puts me up to 0.65. This should theoretically take off. I don't need that much fuel realistically. +1 for me, but I'm a plain amateur. Okay, that's good enough for me. We'll take that. So we need to go to Bobak's miscalculation and engineer's defeat. Temperature and temperature. They both need temperature. Honestly, at this point, like, why am I even doing a speedrun? Maybe I should just try making planes in sandbox mode. Like, come join my Kerbal Space program where all I do is make crappy tier 1 planes in sandbox. Maybe there's a market for that. I don't know. Turn on the brakes, turn on the engines. I should probably switch this to yaw. Okay, brakes are on, brakes are off. Let's try to get this baby off the ground. It's taken off, chat. Oh boy, it's not ideal. Okay, here we go. We're airborne. Woohoo! All right, so we are airborne. It is time now to pick our targets. I hit the wrong button. It's no fighter jet, but I'll take it, all right? I remember a streamer that had a pretty fun career with KSP stunt planes. That'd be kind of fun. It's always nice to like have a nice, easy to fly plane that can just do all kinds of crazy tricks. even though it doesn't really, you know, do much for you in terms of unlocking science. All right, so we need thermometer. Get that set up. All right, so this turns out I can make this plane work. I probably can't land it, but I can at least get it to take off and fly around a bit. I guess we probably want to get a little bit higher in the atmosphere just to reduce some of the drag. But at the same time, you know, flying a little close to the surface doesn't hurt us. Now, I can make a pretty okay regular plane in KSP with access to all the parts. The hard part is going to be making it work with all the like crappy low-level stuff. All right, log temperature. Okay, next one. Set activate. There we go. And here we go. We're turning. Listen, I play War Thunder. I know what I'm doing. I know how to fly planes. Whee! Look at it go. Now the question is, I know we can't land this. Will the parachutes do good enough? You can create custom missions like fly over VAB upside down or fly under the research wing at 140 meters per second. That would, oof, that'd be a bit of a tough one for me. I'm not like great at flying planes, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna head back towards KSC. Ooh, the turning is not great on this thing. And we're not so much gonna land as we're just gonna kind of pop the chutes and hope for the best. All right, let's begin our glide. And we're gonna have to pop the chutes before we get below 1,000 meters. That is the hope anyway. All right, let's shut the engines down. There we go. Glide engaged. You think I could land this? Maybe. I would rather just be safe and pop the chutes, honestly. Although, no. Let's not get greedy here. That didn't end up taking much fuel, did it? Oh, guess I can't see. Yeah, wow, that barely used any fuel. I always forget how efficient jet engines are compared to rockets. Like, rockets are just, they slurp it down. They're like, yummy. Jets are more like, yeah, we can go for a while. Take your time, no rush. Move my back wheels so it sits a little bit more. Oh, for takeoff. Yeah. The problem is I've only got one parachute. This probably needs an extra one just to be safe. All right, let's cruise down. And then we're gonna pull up to arrest our horizontal speed slightly. Like this. That's kind of working. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Here we go. We're going up, and now we pop the chute. All right, so there goes that portion. We pop the bottom portion, and now the cockpit will land, and hopefully the rest of the plane will also land. Whew. How does it look from in there, Jeb? Looks good. All right. This would not be my preferred way to land if I was flying a plane, but, you know, he's a Kerbin. He doesn't know. He doesn't know any better. The joys of using ambient oxygen instead of needing a tank of it. It's true. It's something you don't even really consider unless you're like an actual rocket scientist. I mean, you don't need to necessarily use combustion to make the rocket go. You could just use pressurized gas, but that's what RCS is, right? Wait, no, not quite. RCS is just, it's like a fuel that's already been pre-oxidized or so. Oh, okay, that. Ew. Yeah, we may have lost a few pieces from that. You think? Yeah, the plane itself is not toast, Rillip. It's just probably part of it broke a little bit. But yeah, the plane should be, or the cockpit should be okay, which is what we cared about mostly. All right, recover vessel. Listen, any landing you can walk away from, all right? Just because we can't reuse the plane doesn't mean it wasn't a good one. That's how you know it's a great landing, though. Okay. Recovery complete. It is now time to orbit the Mun. So, Jeb, you're going back out there, buddy. No more flying around, as fun as that was. Run Jeb over and inspect? No, I'm not going to run it. That would take forever. And also, it's too late. We would like the Excelsior Mark II. That is our Mun mission. Design thingy. Have we unlocked any parts that would assist us here, or did I just waste it all on? I guess we got the Science Junior. That could be worth grabbing. And we can probably. How much does the goo weigh? I think we just keep the goo. We need every bit of science we can get our hands on. Rest of weight is still fine. Yeah, we could actually probably add another fuel tank here if we're really worried about it, which I'm not, but I'm gonna add it anyway just to be safe. And then finally, wait a minute. I didn't unlock the clamps. Let me see if we can. We do not have enough to unlock clamps. Why did like freaking airplane parts? Ugh. The astronaut complex. That would let us do EVAs. Okay, EVAs are good. Let's do EVAs. That'll give us even more science. We'll be able to grab low Kerbin orbit, high Kerbin orbit, high lunar orbit, low lunar orbit, and then hopefully that gives us enough to unlock some more stuff. Okay, here we go, chat. We're going back to the Mun with Commander Jebediah in the pilot's chair. Everything seems to be in order. Can't wait till we can do multi-Kerbal missions once we unlock the Mark II parts, or Mark III, or whichever ones we need. I guess, no, Mark II would let us get 2 Kerbals. That's usually how I do my first Duna mission if this was a regular career and not a speedrun. Okay. SAS engaged, full throttle. Make sure everything is open. And away we go. Keep an eye on thrust to weight. Keep an eye on the engines. Okay. Just slowly tipping over here. Just slightly. Keep our speed below 200 meters per second. Very important. I mean, not that important, but like kind of important. Just to avoid getting like the worst effects of drag until we're out of the lower atmosphere. Okay, come on. Come on. We're good, we're good. You're good, you're good. You're good. Don't fall, we're out of pilot. It's true, we are. Don't fail. Man, I need a bigger screen to read chat on. How many times have I read someone's message and it's just been like, that's not what I said at all? What did you read? I know I've had that issue with Urban before, when I write out like a sentence and he like completely reads it completely out of order and it gets a totally different meaning. But he has the excuse that he's dyslexic. I do not. I cannot claim to be dyslexic. Oh boy, that's not good. Music is way too triumphant for this like botched launch here. I guess it's not botched. It's just not quite as clean as I would like it to be. Maybe if we switched these to swivels too, so we had a little bit more gimbaling, might work a little bit better. Okay, now we switch to keep going, keep going. All right, here we go. Full throttle. Okay, this should work. Also, I should probably, if I can afford it, I should have unlocked the tracking station so I don't have to do a dang eyeball run again. I could claim it. We don't. I'm not gonna now, because there's people out there who like have a legitimate problem, and I don't want to be like, well, actually, guys, I am dyslexic and bipolar and NBD, and like, no. If I don't have it, I don't have it. I can't just like blame all my problems on having something that I don't have. That's an asshole move. Plus, I love to read. Well, I don't love to read, but I consider myself pretty proficient at it, though. I don't want to sell my reading ability short. Now, I did used to have a problem when I was in elementary school pronouncing my W's and my R's correctly, but I had speech therapy for that. And now I speak just fine, thank you very much. I never trip over my words or anything. It's all good. Okay, come on. You think I might have Captain Brannigan's disease? Captain Brannigan's disease is like Captain Brannigan's love. Hard and fast. And over in 4 to 6 minutes. All right, maximum thrust. Let's go. Let's get this baby into low curb in orbit, I guess. Doesn't sound very exciting. Oh, we're hold up. We're going down now. That's not where we want to be going up, actually. Hold the fort. Hold on. Hold up, Chad. I can fix this. I can fix this. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Right, hold on. We're getting out of this. We're good. We're good. We're good. You're good. You're good. And that's, I think, as good as we're gonna get here. Whew. We're safe, mostly. Actually, hold on. While we're up here, Jeb, you want to do a little, you want to do something for me? Do a little EVA and high upper atmosphere here. Boom. Got it. Extra science. Just the way I like it. Okay. We're just gonna have to cruise through the upper atmosphere here for a few moments. In the meantime, am I gonna kill Jeb too? I'm not gonna kill Jeb. I'm not. Yeah, I miss Valentina too. This whole speedrun idea is just like scuffed. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. I wanted to come back and do more Kerbal stuff, right? Because I have some fond memories of streaming Kerbals earlier this year. I'm remembering why I did not have a lot of fun, though. And most of that comes down to failure cost big. She would have done that way more efficiently. I don't know. Valentina has her own flaws, too. I mean, yeah, Jeb's a show off. But sometimes Valentina, she has her own way of doing things. Listen, once I get to asparagus staging, efficiency will no longer matter. We just gotta hold out until then. We just gotta wait. Also, I need to actually remember to pay attention when I'm doing things and not read chat constantly. All right, what else is going on in the world today? Let's see, what can we talk about, chat? Anything exciting happen in the last couple of days? Whee! Blah. Nothing, really? That's crazy. Huh. Let me check Twitter. Duluth. Why is Duluth trending? Yeah, wow. Nothing. There's literally been no news in the last couple of days. This is crazy. Usually there's at least something going on in the world. What about movies? Any movies come out? I guess I talked about Weird, the Al Yankovic story. What movies? Any movies come out this year? Or not this year? Yes, some movies come out this year, chat. What comes out on Friday? Oh, the new Sonic game. Yeah. Sonic Frontiers came out. Apparently it's actually good, which is certainly interesting. Like, let me check the reviews here. Just give me a second. All right. Sonic Frontiers is the greatest Sonic game since Sonic 06. It's not a very high bar to clear, is it? All right, there's nothing on the front page. All right, Sonic Frontiers review. 7 out of 10 on IGN, 72% on Meta. So it's a 7 out of 10 game, huh? That's pretty good for a Sonic game. Sonic Frontiers is an ambitious... I'm not gonna allow ads. I just wanted to read that one thing. Sonic Frontiers is an ambitious open-world adventure that mostly succeeds at mixing up the Sonic formula, even when some of its ideas fall flat. No Chow Garden, no buy. How about that? That's my rule on Sonic games. You're not gonna give me the damn Chow Garden. I refuse to play your stupid game. Sega are cowards for never releasing a standalone Chow Garden game. Most of the negative reviews seem to be petty. I can believe that. You know what? Why don't I read some, chat? Whatever. Like what? We're just gonna sit here. We're gonna talk about it. Let's actually read them. Oh, it's $60. Ugh. 93%. All right. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna get you guys over here so you can actually see what the heck I'm reading. Yep. Where is theme? All right, here we go. Let's read some Sonic Frontiers reviews. We'll keep KSP going in the background, don't worry. Not recommended. This is one of those games where I wish there was a mixed recommendation option on Steam. While I don't hate the game, it's nowhere near as good as most of these reviews make it out to be. Okay, is this gonna be like super long? Oh, okay, yeah, that's like 20 paragraphs, not happening. Being a Sonic fan since I can remember, after losing touch with the franchise after the disaster that Sonic Forces and the later disappointment that the Sonic Colors remaster were, I was willing to give Sonic Frontiers a chance as it released on Steam today, and after seeing the raving reviews all over, I rushed to the wallet and bought it. And blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, wait, this guy. I have to wonder if I'm witnessing mass Stockholm syndrome with the reaction to this Sonic game. How badly has Sega hurt Sonic fans that this is considered a step in the right direction? I'm genuinely flabbergasted that people are as accepting of this, and the justifications I've heard that it's good for a Sonic game is how people are swallowing this horse-sized pill. Big oof. Ooh boy. Oh, okay, I don't care about DRM. I'm not seeing anything about DRM. If it's DRM, then whatever, I don't care. I'm already on Steam. DRM is now just how I live my life. I was excited to give this one a try. I got it on Steam for PC and refunded it in 1 hour. Could not get over the early alpha feel of the game in general. Horrible cutscene quality at 4K. Dude, whatever, who gives a fuck about 4K? Some of us are still living in the 720 world, my dude. Blur UI and see, he's complaining about the 4K. 60 FPS yes. Oh my, okay, this is one of those, like, you guys know that type of person. I'm playing this on an IMAX screen and it doesn't look very good. Like, yeah, it wasn't designed to be played on a dang screen the size of my house, all right? Oh, yeah, okay. 6.5 out of 10. Hold on. That reminded me of something. Just hang on, chat.
Okay, let's see what we're working with. Whoa. Nice cock. Thick, but not too flaccid. Perfect length. A nice 80-degree angle. Could trim the hairs a bit, but we'll work on it. Yep. I'd say that's a pretty good cock. I rate it 8.5 out of 10. Good job, kiddo.
All right, 6.5 out of 10. Thick but not too flaccid. Good job, kiddo. To summarize and avoid wasting anyone's time, including my own, the physics are really bad at times, especially in 2D, and they're using old zones and ideas for what will now be the 4th time, debatedly, in the last decade. Feels like a very polished fan game, but a fan game nonetheless. Okay. I will be picking this game up when it's on sale. I've had more fun with most other indie platformers for less than $20. I cannot in good faith spend $60 on this game. Maybe I'm missing something. I agree with this guy. I'm not spending $60 on a damn game. 6.5, better than average. Do not recommend. Listen, he only recommends games that IGN gives a 9 out of 10 to, all right? It's got to be better than average. Ah, we're losing altitude. Hang on. We got to switch back to the game here. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Jeb, please fix the problem. Thank you. Zoop. Let's get us up to like 75-ish. And that should cover us. All right, let's see if there's any other good reviews before we head back to the game. This game's fun for the first hour or two. Give us the Corone DLC worldwide and I will change. What the heck's Corone, chat? Do I need to Google that? Corone. Inugami Corone, virtual YouTuber. VTubers. I don't want to like shit on VTubers or people who like VTubers because I think VTubers are kind of cool. Does Sonic have a Corone? I mean, I don't know if this is actually what they're what they are referring to in the review. But okay. I didn't see anything about the DRM, so give me the Wolfie Chew DLC and I will change my review to positive. I'll put that on the KSP2 my KSP2 review. Wolfie Chew DLC or we riot. Please sign my petition for Activision to include Wolfie Chew in the next update for KSP2. There we go. So we're gonna post that on the forums. It's gonna be great. I have not played a Sonic game since Sonic Adventure 1. I don't even know if I played Sonic. I may have played Sonic Adventure 2. I own a Dreamcast now with Sonic Adventure 1. So theoretically, I could stream it without emulating it. Or I could just buy it on Steam, you know, whatever. But if we really wanted to, I could play it on original hardware. Yes, I'd have to get a capture card and jump through a bunch of hoops to make it work, but we could do it. It's theoretically possible. Hate getting stuck in the upper atmosphere like this. It's so stupid. Chat, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? We got like an hour and a half left. We're halfway through the stream. I've already run out of discussion topics. I can tell you that Emmykin's been watching Degrassi. Been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3. I downloaded a new game. What is it called? It is called Astro Colony. Somebody described it as like a combination Satisfactory and a Raft. And I was like, sold. Because I love Raft and I love Satisfactory and I love being in space. Maybe I should have just streamed that. Maybe I'll stream that on Friday. Brothers been playing Vampire Survivors. Yeah, the update, the release date was what, like last month? I played a lot of that game and I was like playing it as the updates came out. I'm like, I'll just wait for it to fully release, and then I just didn't care. So, you know, whatever. Can't make yourself buy. Yeah, it's tough to justify buying early access games when there's so many other good games that are fully released. Yeah, I don't know. I think my biggest issue is I tend to get bored with a game unless it's like really, really engaging, which leads me to jump from game to game a lot, which sucks because now I have all these games that I've played like, you know, 1 to 20 hours in that I didn't finish. I was like, will I ever go back and finish them? Probably not. But hey, you know, it was fun while it lasted. Well, okay, think about this. You go to the theater, you watch a movie, you pay 20 bucks total for like 2 tickets and like a thing of popcorn. I don't know how much movie tickets are. So you spend $20 at the movie theater, you sit through a movie, it's like 2 hours tops, maybe 2.5 if it's like a DC movie or something. That's it. That's all you got for your money. You buy a game for 20 bucks, you play it for 2 hours. People are like, oh, I can't believe I wasted my money on that game. So, I don't know. The Mad Max game. Let me see, what is the Mad Max game? Is it the Fury Road one? Mad Max, 1999. Available now on Steam. Play as Mad Max, a reluctant hero and survivor who wants nothing more than to leave the madness behind and find solace. Yeah, sorry, dude. You live in the post-apocalypse. There's not really a whole lot going on for you. Maybe in the future. I don't know. All right, we're finally out of the atmosphere. Let's do some time warping. It looks pretty dang good. I mean, maybe if you like that kind of game. It looks, what is it, like an open world game? For some reason, I just like got the Borderlands look from it. Maybe because Borderlands is like loosely based on post-apocalyptic designs. All those crazy guys and driving around on the cars. Okay. Not related. It's just called, yeah, it's just called Mad Max. I see that. A lot of driving, beating up raiders, I guess. I don't know. What are they? It's very positive reviews. That's always nice. And it's been out for 7 years. Holy cow. Pretty impressive. All right. So let's head back to the Space Center and see if we can afford to upgrade the tracking center. I'm going to guess no, because I wasted money upgrading mission control. Have you seen all the Mad Max movies, Sotari? I'm assuming you have if you're like interested in the lore. Although I've been known to be interested in the lore of series that I actually hate, like Star Wars. We have 63. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough. Dang it. We're gonna have to eyeball it again. All right, we'll do it. Come on. I've actually never seen a Mad Max movie. I saw Waterworld though, which I don't remember being particularly bad, but it also wasn't particularly good either. Yes, okay, first thing we can EVA. Grab ourselves an EVA report and then hop back in. Let's check the barometer. That's good. Thermometer's probably also good. Everything's good there. Okay. So we have 2841 2,841 delta V minus 860 gives us 1,981. Literally 1981, chat. Hold on, I have... Okay, it's not quite the perfect emote for this, but I've got this one, which is like a really good animated emote. Star Wars has been such a roller coaster. Oh boy, don't even get me started. I didn't even see Return of the Palpatine. I was like, I'm done with Star Wars. I don't want to see anymore. I haven't watched any of the shows. I haven't watched... People like hype up the Clone Wars and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care enough about Star Wars to dig into the deep lore, you know? You had to watch it for closure? I guess. I've never had an issue with that for movies. If I've seen the first movie, and I'm like, okay, I see where this is going, I don't need to see anymore. I'm not gonna sit through the third one, or the last one, or whatever, just for closure. I actually had a similar experience with the Harry Potter books, which I grew up with. This is before J.K. Rowling went off the deep end. But I had read all the books up until the last one. And then the last one came out, and I was just like, I don't need to read this. It's just going to be like more shenanigans. I'll just like look up what happens and call it good. Because I've noticed, and maybe this is something that happens when you get older, or maybe it just happens to me. Like, I don't usually care how the story is told as much as I care about the contents of the story. It's like, if you told me, okay, well, you can either watch this 2.5-hour movie, or I can explain the plot to you in 5 minutes, I would take the 5-minute plot summary, and I would probably get just as much out of it. Which is one of the reasons that I don't watch movies. It's like, okay, that's cool that like this happened. Is that it? Is that the whole movie? Like, I don't care about the performances. I don't care about the cinematography. I care about the plot. And once I know what the plot is, I no longer care about the rest of the movie. I'm really weird. Rilip enjoyed the last book until the last page. Oh, was it because he named his son like Tom Riddle, Voldemort, Scorpio, Dumbledore, or whatever? And you were like, why would you name your kid after the guy who like abused you for 7 years? All right, we're going to 1981 here. Let's keep our wits about us. Watch that number go down. So yeah, I never saw episode 9 of Star Wars. I did, fun fact, and this isn't so much because the movies were bad or I didn't enjoy the movies. I just never saw Return of the King. It's like I saw Fellowship of the Ring. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I saw the Two Towers, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then I just didn't bother seeing Return of the King. So whenever someone's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to spend the whole weekend watching the extended edition of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'm like, I mean, you know what's gonna happen, like, who cares? It wasn't the name in particular, but the whole I'm years past and now the kids are doing the same thing. It just felt like such a cop-out. Cop-out? Isn't he a cop? Ooh. Rillet made a pun. 1981, here we come, and stop. Okay, close enough. Maybe a little bit more. Just a teeny bit. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah. Maybe I just grew out of the books. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. It was an unintentional pun, but it checks out. Yeah, somebody like, what's the word when someone says something funny in like a really short and succinct way? Anyway, someone did that about Harry Potter and said, Harry Potter is just the story of a rich jock who grows up to become a cop. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. That's exactly what he does. Dude gets everything handed to him. He's told from like the beginning of his life that he's like the chosen one and he's gonna blah blah blah. He is somehow naturally talented at a sport he's never played, and then he becomes a cop. Meanwhile, Neville's like, he actually has character growth and development, and then they just kind of like write him out of the story. Neville's the real hero. Hashtag pour one out for Neville. Dude's name is Longbottom. He had no chance. Absolutely no chance. All right, we should probably remember to collect some science while we're out here. We already got that. I guess that makes sense. Yep, already got that too. EVA. Crew EVA reports. Board. Also, high over Kerbin, Kerbin's upper atmosphere, just above Kerbin's mountains. So we could actually get a whole bunch of other biomes if we remember that. It was, you think it was 19 years later, which probably, what do you mean that makes it worse? Because he'd be, what, like 38? Or whatever? I don't know when the, I don't know. We can talk about a different thing if you guys want. But the main point I was trying to make was that even though I haven't seen a lot of Star Wars, I like Star Wars lore. I think it's just part of the nerd DNA, is you like the lore of things. That they're doing the same thing. That they're going to school? I mean, I don't, what do you want from me? They're going to send him to a different wizard boarding school? Or Harry's like, hey, listen, I just survived a fight with Wizard Mussolini or whatever. Maybe we could create a better world together with the Muggles. I don't know. The epilogue sucked, apparently. Did it read like fan fiction? That seems like a complaint people tend to have. All right, Horthamun. Well, we're not quite there yet, but we will be shortly. Come on. Hello. It's like right on top of us. Thank you. Jeez. All right, we gotta fix this, obviously. Sort of on a collision course here. Gotta go the other way. We're running a little low on electric charge, I'm noticing. That could come back to bite us in the butt if we're not careful. Yep, just gotta widen this out a little bit. Should be okay. Make sure we get our periapsis above 0. Preferably around like 30-ish kilometers. There we go. Okay. And then we will also take this time to fix our orbit while we still have electric charge by doing this. Yep, we're good. It's all good, chat. Don't you worry. Gotten pretty good at eyeballing orbits. Good. All right, we're done. Turn that off. Next up, we can gather up goo. Okay, forget the goo. Never mind. We've already got the pressure data. I guess we just need to grab EVA report. Boom. Done. Next up, got to get into orbit. Spatari did read the first 3 chapters of the story about Harry Potter. Oh God, the cursed child. I cannot believe that was allowed to be made. Somebody read that and was like, yep, this looks like a great follow-up to the Harry Potter series. And maybe it is. Maybe it's the idea, it's so bad. They were like, yeah, this was just about on par with like the later stage books. Maybe the play's good, I don't know. but it goes back to my thing where anytime you introduce time travel to a story, you have to like tread on eggshells and broken glass, because people are going to be combing through that. They'll be like, if they could go back in time, why did they not simply just XYZ whatever? You can't just add in time travel and be like, yeah, it just works, you know what? Don't think too hard about it. Like, no, by adding this into your story, you have already screwed that up. Do not put time travel in your story unless the story is explicitly about the means of the time travel. So Back to the Future is okay because the entire story revolves around time travel. You can't just Hot Tub Time Machine, the time machine. But if a story that otherwise makes no sense if time travel exists, or you have to like really go in there and explain it. Like, I don't like that there's time travel in the book, but in the book they explain it like, well, you can't change the past, it just, you go back in time and then like you were always there, you just don't realize it till later. Which, that's such a cop-out too. I mean, I know that's what happened in Back to the Future, kind of. You could also change the past in Back to the Future and then it would change the future. Maybe not a good example. All right, let's get into orbit here. I don't want to go off on a rant here, chat. But does anybody else hate time travel in stories? Umbrella Academy's all right. Yeah, Star Trek, big culprit there. Like, what if we just went back to the time period that the filming is currently taking place in? We basically save money on sets and everything. We could just tell everybody in the 21st century that their entire way of life sucks. It's like, oh, I mean, yeah, we know that it sucks. That's why we made this show. You don't have to go back and tell us. Time travel killed the show Eureka. I've never even heard of that show. It must have really killed it. It killed it so hard it went back in time and erased it from the collective memory. We're gonna retcon. Oh god. Wasn't time travel like a big plot point in that Heroes show too? Or was there time travel in Lost? And I just please stop putting time travel in your story. It doesn't benefit anyone. Okay, we're gonna head to the Space Center and see what mission we've unlocked. Like, it should be so easy to just not. But everybody thinks, oh, well, I'm smarter than them, I'm not gonna screw. Oh, we gotta start rendezvousing. That's gonna be tough without, oh my goodness, possibly an alien has brought her party. I'm bringing the party to you guys. Thank you, possibly an alien. What do I have for you? We'll just give you one of these.
Excellent!
Yeah, if you guys have not checked out Possibly an Alien, she is a... What is this? It's like Kerbal streamer adjacent. She doesn't play Kerbals, but she like hangs out in the Kerbal community for some reason. I don't know her true motives. Maybe she just really wants to like watch people play Kerbal, KSP, whatever. All right, time to rescue some Kerbals, I think. How are we gonna rescue Kerbals, chat? Ugh. I'm not. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to. So, time to bring Jebediah home real quick. The party's here. It is. How's Cyberpunk going? That game doesn't have any time travel in it, does it? Freaking time travel, man. We were just talking about how time travel ruins most stories where it's included. I can name... I mean, we already said Back to the Future. As far as games, like, time travel works a lot better in games, I think. It's one of those media where like certain things just work better. All right, yeah, let's circularize our orbit here so we can more easily head back. It just makes everything a lot easier if I know exactly where we're at. So if I'm remembering correctly, if we're going in a retrograde orbit, we want to launch off here, right? Because we want to slow down. Because if we're going this way, we go this way. Go this way, or is it right here that I want to hop off? I think it's right here. I want to say it's here. If I'm wrong, let me know in chat now. You're liking Cyberpunk so far? You haven't? No, I don't. Yeah, I know you were confused when you went back to 2023 or whatever, and you were playing as Johnny Rocket or whatever his name is. Johnny Keanu Silverhand. But yeah, that was just like a memory flashback or something. I want to eject on the back side of it. Yes, I know. I want to be on the dark side. I just want to know if I want to be more towards the front or towards the back. The prograde, you know what? We'll just eject like right here. If you eject going prograde on the forward side, you'll escape the system. Yes, because I'm normally going in a prograde orbit around the mun, but this time I'm not because of the way that I got captured. I think right here should be good. You hated Silverhand at first, but he's starting to grow on me. I mean, he's literally growing on you. Spoiler alert. Pretty soon he will take over your entire personality. Okay, come on. Get me out of here. Oh no, you're gonna go make dinner again? Okay, bye. I can't wait to talk about Degrassi. Dude, I have so much to say. Every time I watch an episode of that show, I'm just like, wow, really? Right, we don't have, well, this is just great. Huh. All right, I guess we're just gonna go for a little ride here, because I don't know how this is gonna end up. Here we go. I did not. Forgot to do the damn thing, chat. Hold on. Near the mun, yes. Can we get some mystery go to? Can we get all this before we're too far away? Please? Can't believe I forgot to do this while I was in orbit. I could have also jumped out and got a bunch of the biomes. Are you kidding me? How did I bungle this so badly? Whatever. Who cares? We got it now. Okay, we're good. And now we time warp. He starts off as an asshole, then becomes slightly less of an asshole. Well, he's also dead. I mean, you can't blame the guy. It's not his fault. Well, I don't know what I haven't played the game. I don't know. I've been holding off until such a time as I'm interested in playing what is essentially just another Grand Theft Auto game. Okay, YouTube, you gotta stop doing this, dude. Oh, no, that's just the end of the playlist. All right. Guess I just have to restart it. I didn't have loop on, that's why. All right, so where are we headed? Can we please get unequipped from the mun, please? There we go. We're good now. Just go ahead and burn retrograde to lower our periapsis to something a little more reasonable, below like 1,000,000 meters. Yeah, something like that. That'll be good. First time speedrunning, gotta learn where those optimizations are. It's true, there are. Okay. Keep going, and stop. All right, we're good. Yeah, maybe I should be keeping notes here on like what I need to do. I'll probably make some after the stream. Be like, if I do this again, if I this just becomes my thing where I am just constantly speedrunning KSP, then I will definitely start keeping like meticulous logs of what to do. Again, I don't know if that's gonna be my thing because there are so many other games that I want to stream. It's not GTA, it's a Cyberpunk Fallout Elder. Oh, okay. So still not that interested. I have a lot to say about Skyrim mostly. Like, I like the idea of Skyrim, right? Like, it's such a, like, it's just a big world for you to like screw around in, and there's all kinds of systems that interact. But it's just so poorly made. Like, it knocks, it's okay. So imagine this. You are in a haunted house and everybody is hyped up this haunted house as like, this is the scariest haunted house they've ever been in. Like, oh my gosh, dude, you're gonna love this. Like, there's like monsters that come out and like people are in like crazy special effects, and there's like this lighting effect where it looks like you're casting spells, and you get there and it like looks cool, but then you like something startles you and you step on something and trip and just knock the whole thing over. That's what Skyrim is like for me. It's like awesome, 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 and then, you know, like a horse goes flying off towards the horizon or something, and I'm just like, and my immersion is broken. Oh, can we maintain that, please? I would prefer not to burn up here. Thank you. Oh. Right. I gotta put the Science Junior... excuse me. What the hell just happened? What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess that's game over because my heat shield was not actually doing anything? Chat? You can't be, no, that's okay. You don't have to be with me on this one. I have a very niche opinion on those games. It's like everything is perfect up until something really stupid happens and I am just completely taken out of the world. It appears to have become decoupled when the Science Junior blew up. Why did the Science Junior blow up? All right, we may have to take a day off from the freaking speedrun here, chat. Yeah, the heat shield fell off. It literally is just, it's being pushed into the capsule by the force, the aerodynamic forces. Why did the Science Junior explode? It's anybody's guess. The Science Junior. Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to look at the design of this thing, because if the Science Junior was under this and it exploded, that should not have caused the heat shield to fall off, or maybe it should. If the Science Junior was above the heat shield and the Science Junior exploded and then the aerodynamic forces pushed the heat shield onto the bottom of the capsule, that would make a little bit of sense, because it's not giving me any options to actually interact with it, except it kind of is now. No, I shouldn't be able to right click on it if it's not part of the craft. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to re-examine that. I mean, Jebediah is still alive. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, I did not have nearly this many problems the last time I played on hard mode. I don't know what's going on. But I think we may have to take a break from speedrunning KSP for like this Friday or something. Starting to anger me. I'm reminded of that time that I spent. Yep, see, it's falling off. There it goes. Look at that. Curiouser and curiouser, chat. I can only... like wonder at what happened that caused all of my science equipment to explode with all of the science that I desperately need. Taking a break is good. Oh, it's about to be good for me. Tell you what. All right, get us down to the ground. All right, does anybody have a clip of that? Can we get an instant replay on the explosion there? Somebody want to like bite the bullet and go back? I won't do anything while you're making the clip if you're gonna do it. Except we're gonna look at the design in the VAB and see what went wrong. We're back from the mun, whatever. Thank you, Rilip. You're the best. And now we're gonna go look at the VAB and see what went wrong with the design of the Excelsior Mark II. Little after action review. Post-incident report, whatever you want to call it. Let's load it up. The Mark II. So I would like to draw everyone's attention to the fact that the heat shield is located below the Science Junior. Therefore, the heat shield should have absorbed the heating that would have otherwise gone to the Science Junior, thereby preventing the Science Junior from overheating and thus exploding. If I had known the Science Junior was going to explode either way, I would have designed it thusly. I would merely pull the Science out of the Science Junior before re-entry, thus allowing the heat shield to prevent the heating of the upper portion. Unless they change it to Science Junior doors now collect heat, huh? I don't think they did that. I think I just need to go with this design though. All right, I'm gonna start taking notes. All right, so avoid Atmo missions. Let me tip number 1. Number 2, Science Junior not on capsule. All right, how goes the speedrun? Well, Vulcan Rider, this is, I think you've just come in at the end of another failed attempt, because we're about to view a clip that Rilip has crafted that resulted in the destruction of all the science coming back from the mun that we had just collected. So hold on. Is that what I sound like? Oh God, no wonder nobody watches me. What the heck? All right, let's capture the window. Hello? Firefox, thank you. It done blown up. And, you know, like a horse goes flying off towards the horizon. All right, let's take a look. Like, so it is, you can see it's heating up. Yep, it heats up a little bit. That's fine. Then I recover. I would prefer not to burn up here. Thank you. And then it burns up. Oh. Right. I gotta put the Science Junior. Excuse me. What the hell just happened? Yep. What? See? Yep. All right. I don't know if it was the doors. Maybe it was the low ablator. Okay. Hold on. Let's replay on that. You know, like we can see the ablator in the top right up here towards the horizon or something. Because it should not matter until the ablator hits 0, which I don't believe it does here. Oh, can we maintain that, please? All right. It's going down. It's going down. Nope. Not even close. It was at like 15. Yeah, Jeb didn't die, but still, we lost all the science. That's basically like 6 days that we lost off the run here. I guess we can keep going, like whatever, but enthusiasm is at like 5%. Especially, we did get a bunch of science though. I guess it's not all bad. So if I was gonna do the next one here, what would I do? Because ideally we would unlock the next level of capsules, which I don't actually know where those are. Maybe know where those are. Yeah, I'm not under fuel system, not under landing. Nope. Oh wait, here we go. The lander cam doesn't matter. The Mark II command, there it is. It's under advanced, which we can't even afford because guess what? We didn't get enough science. We're at hold on.
69, dude!
We're at 69.9 science, which is not enough to spend the 90 to get advanced flight control. All right. Star Fox, yeah, I'm running the Star Fox 64 music right now. Full OST. Wait, can you guys see that? Oh, for Pete's sake. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, that's I got a playlist set up. We're looking at my yeah. But don't you guys want to look at my browser? What do you mean? Isn't that what everybody wants to watch me play? Just watch Star Fox music for the rest of the night? Okay. Let's load up the Aviator Mark 1. Let's slap a Science Junior on there. Yeah. Launch it. Yeah, we're speedrunning YouTube. We have to watch every YouTube video ever made in the shortest amount of time possible. Challenge level impossible. That's going to give us 4.5 science, which is not enough. Nope. I'm guessing we already got... Yeah, we already got all the other science data from here. I saw a YouTube speedrun before where a guy was following links until they got to World War II documentaries. Ooh, that's kind of like that Wikipedia game where you have to get from one article to another only clicking links. Like, that's kind of fun. I've done that before. Okay. Can we make a craft? We do have the P, so theoretically, chat, with the P and I guess, okay, so step 1, we need a parachute. Very important. Then we need a small inline reaction wheel, which we can just slap on the top here. Then we need one of these. Let's put a truss mount, make it look good. Okay. So this guy is going to be our rescuer, Mark 1. And our goal is to send up one pilot Kerbal, in this case it's going to have to be Jebediah, to collect one of the stranded Kerbals up in space. And as part of that, we're going to need power. So let's throw some power on there. We'll just put them on here, I guess. I don't think the batteries are too expensive. Yeah, they're like 80 Kerbucks. Can work with that. Then we need a decoupler. And I guess just a bunch of these. Trick discovered so far. Take science around the different biomes around the Mun. Close the Science Junior drawers. Oh, right. Yeah, hang on, let me write that down. Number 3. Collect EVA biomes. I'll know what that means. Is there any way we can just like import the dang... Yeah, save and continue. I want to merge the Excelsior Mark II, or the Mark 1, I guess. Because all I really want is the lower stage. I don't have to redo the whole dang thing. All right, give me the decoupler. There we go. Can this get us to orbit? Probably not. I think we're gonna need a little bit of help with a couple of solid boosters. Preferably something like a hammer. Hammer should be good. And also, I'm gonna throw some nose cones on there. And finally, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the clamps. Grab me the clamps. Give him the clamps. We're gonna go gather up some Kerbals, which will give us money. No science, but money is important too. And this will also give us unlock one of the missions where we rendezvous to craft in Kerbin orbit. So let's go ahead and do that. Finally, no more tipping over on the launch pad, huh? Okay. Next up, we've got the engines. Turn down the thrust limiter. Give us like 1.25 maybe. 1.3. Sure, close enough. All right, we ditch those, then we switch to the upper stage. Finally, we decouple and then drop the chutes. All right, so we'll save it and then we'll head over to the tracking center and see how close our first victim is. All right, not very close at all. Gonna have to time warp a bit till they come around. Oh, that one was actually kind of close. I was looking at the wrong launch site. Oh well, we'll get them when they come back. We're only losing like a couple of minutes here. With EVA, did you unlock? No, I didn't unlock surface sample yet. I have to upgrade the R&D before I can get surface samples. The main reason that I like unlocking EVA though is so that I can pull science out of, like, normally if I wasn't being stupid and trying out untested designs, which is what I've been doing basically this entire game, I would use a tested design where I leave the Science Junior on the main part of the craft, pull the science out, and then just let it burn up, which costs money, but is a lot easier to recover the science instead of blowing up, you know, the whole freaking rocket. All right, the Rescuer Mark 1. Just gonna put Jebediah. Gonna launch it. Let's go. A recent game with time travel that's okay is Entropy Center. Ooh, I saw that on my Steam queue. Other games that have time travel, although I wonder how much you can say about without spoiling that. Outer Wilds, the Hidden City, I think it's called. I always forget. I played this game because people were like, "Oh, you liked Outer Wilds? Do you like this game?" I'm like, "Okay," and then I'm like, "It's called the Sunken City, the Forgotten City, the Hidden City." I'm pretty sure it's the Hidden City, but if you know off the top of your head, feel free to like correct me. All right, let's go. We know what we're doing. We're gonna go rescue a Kerbal. Should be really easy. I've done this a million times before. Almost literally a million times. Probably like under 100 realistically. But I've done it a lot. It's the main way of getting, in fact, it's the only way that I usually get Kerbals in hard career because they're just so dang expensive. I guess it's not quite time travel because you can just go, you just get to look. But in Return of the Obra Dinn, there's like the clock mechanic. It's kind of fun. That was another game people were like, if you like the Outer Wilds, it's not the Outer Wilds, it's just called Outer Wilds. The Outer Worlds is the other one. Which it sucks that they came out in like the same time span. Because it's fair. Oh, gee. Oh, geez. Ah, geez. Oh, boy. Here we go. Going for a spin? No, we're not. Okay, good. Jeez. Oh, wait. Nope. Just kidding. We are. Whee! I love doing this. I should have put fins on this. I didn't even think about it, but I should have. All right, get out of here. Stupid things. Ugh, this game. Okay, so another quick tip that I'll write down as soon as I'm not like flailing with the controls here is for the P's, add fins so you don't screw yourself, I guess. Ah, we're not even like that high up. Ah, there we go. Whee! Yeah, chat. After all these months. What do you mean all these months? I haven't been playing Kerbals in months. This is like my third stream since I got back into hard mode. And yes, I do, because for some reason, this game is just obsessed with flipping your rockets. Oh no, okay. Yeah, this thing is basically useless now. This is like literally the worst capsule in the game. Like, bar none. All right, forget it. Just waste all my damn money. Okay, we're good. All right, so number 4, avoid the round capsules. Parentheses, they suck. Fat, juicy ones. Okay. Number 5. What was the one? Spend a day or a week in the sandbox making craft, testing them, not getting mad. That's a great idea, really. But isn't that part of the fun? You guys show up for this? I guess I should be practicing off stream. They don't have reaction wheels. That's why I put a reaction wheel on top right here. It is a small inline reaction wheel that was supposed to solve this problem. Obviously, it's a small one. It's not powerful enough. What else we got? Quantum Break has time travel that will make me mad. Okay, I won't play it then. Anything? What did Rilip suggest something? Nope. Okay, we've got everything so far. There's no number 5. See, I think I'm gonna take Rilip's suggestion. I think we're gonna play something else on Friday, and then this weekend I'm gonna spend a bunch of time designing craft, and then just like importing them because this is stupid. Like I keep making like new designs and then having to test them. Either that, or I just need to have a sandbox world that I switch over to when we're testing designs. But like Mondays on stream testing, Wednesday's progress in this. Ooh. Rilip, that's a great idea. What the heck? You should be a streamer. All these great ideas. Anyway, yeah, that's a great idea, because otherwise it's all like all over the place and I'm just getting frustrated. Gonna have to go lurk mode. Okay, have a good night. Have fun lurking. Have fun whatever you're doing. That goes for everybody else who if you came in and then had to leave, I guess you're not here, so whatever. I have nothing to say to you. The rest of you guys, though, you're cool. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're extra cool. I don't know how you found my channel or how you found this video, but thanks for watching, I guess. I know it's like 2.5 hours into the video, but might as well put it here, right? Great at ideas, terrible at execution. Hey, you know, everybody needs an idea guy. People say, oh, there's like, everybody's got an idea. Like, yeah, I have an idea for things that I basically cannot do. I need someone who comes up with ideas for things that I can do. Like oh man. So anybody who's like looked into like streaming tutorials or like how to get better at streaming, like the big advice is always like interact with your chat. And it just makes you like scratch your head. Maybe, you know, maybe that is good advice, because like I said, I've been in streams where people just don't even look at chat. But that's also like the people who need that advice aren't gonna listen, and the people who take the advice are probably not looking for that kind of advice, because it's like, yeah, I would interact with chat if I had any. It's not exactly like a dang mosh pit in there. It's like 3 people bouncing around ideas. Everybody else is off watching Matt Comart like do the same thing for like the 20th 200th stream in a row or whatever. Ooh, this is such a good mission. All right, we're not gonna like get too far into this because I think we're gonna have to start over again. But hey, we've learned a lot. Ideas are like nostrils. Most people have 2 and they usually smell. Why don't you just say they're like buttholes, Rilip? That would be funnier. Ideas are like buttholes. Everybody has one and they usually smell. And nobody wants to see yours. Ideas are like buttholes. It's okay to have them, but don't go around showing them to everyone. We can do this all night, but we're not going to. So I am going to, I guess, call it an early night because this game makes me irrationally angry. You had that experience on Tuesday? Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what the meta is to like get people to come to your stream. Maybe it's just like having like a good time slot where people aren't watching somebody else, like everybody's off watching Germa or whatever. I mean, this is like, again, this is like the only time I have to actually stream. Anyway, so we're just gonna be done. We'll go raid, I don't know, we'll go raid Neptune Evo, who's playing Kirby's Epic Yarn. He raided me after last stream, but then I wasn't here because I had just raided Urban, so we'll leave a little early. We'll go raid him. He's playing Kirby's Epic Yarn. So chat, thanks everybody so much for coming out tonight. We're gonna play a different game on Friday, and then I think we're gonna have to like reorient ourselves on the speedrun idea. Anyway, everybody have a great night. See you Friday. Have a great Thursday. Here we go.